Tesla earnings are coming October 18th. And if you want to protect yourself in case you think the earnings are going to be bad and your TSLY position may suffer from it, let's talk about ways that you can possibly save yourself from some heartache. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper. All right. So when we had earnings on Tesla, last earnings, it went from 300 basically down to about 210. So it took about a month to get down there, but that's what happened after the last earnings. It just completely sold off, and it started forming this massive wedge. Now, when you have a wedge like this, typically two things are going to happen. One, there's going to be a dynamic move to the downside or a dynamic move to the upside. So how can you protect yourself if you have TSLY? Let's look at TSLY right quick. Just so we're in the same mind space here, here are the earnings right there. As you can see, it dropped over the course of a month as well from $18 to $13. So if you think Tesla earnings are going to be poor and it's going to do the same exact thing to TSLY again, there's ways to protect yourself. So let's go back to Tesla and talk about it. So the first thing you can do and the easiest thing you can do is to actually buy a put on Tesla, right? Buy a put. That way, as Tesla price is going down, you will make money while losing money on your TSLY position because it's going down. However, you will make money from the put as Tesla is going down. You can also, as Steve in Retire on Dividends Discord says, you can buy a put on TSLY. So you can hedge TSLY with TSLY, right? Those are two ways to protect yourself. Here's another way. If you are up on your position in TSLY, let's go back to it. Let's just say you're up on it, which I am not, but let's just say you are. You could sell your whole position on TSLY, wait till after the earnings announcement, and then go in and buy in. Now, the risk to that, of course, is if it shoots up. But at least you will have all the downside protection you need because you will not be in it. Another strategy you can use if you are up, or even like me, close to being up, and maybe you're okay with taking a small loss, is to maybe possibly sell half the position on TSLY, bank that money, and if there is a bad earnings and TSLY plummets to the depths of hell, then you can average in there and really get that cost down. So there's a couple ways to protect yourself on the upcoming earnings announcement coming from Tesla. Just we don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to say, because I'm not in the game of predicting what will happen on earnings, because nobody can. That is a foolish game. If anyone out there on YouTube or wherever or in your Discord server tells you they know what's going to happen with earnings, dismiss them immediately, because nobody has any idea whatsoever what's going to happen with earnings. Now, there's another way you can protect yourself during earnings. You can just hold a position, okay, at TSLY. Let's just say it plummets because Tesla has a bad earnings. Then you can go in with a bunch of money that you've been saving for events like this. And so you're going to have all the downside loss, not just from share depreciation, and you're possibly, obviously, a dividend loss because the dividends won't be as high because TSLY sells covered calls. So this thing will just plummet and plummet and plummet. So TSLY will go down with it. We don't know what the dividends will look like, you know, if they'll go up or down. So you can save a bunch of money, come in, and then buy it after a bad earnings. Now, earnings could rip. Earnings on Tesla could be amazing. We just don't know. And then from that point, TSLY would take off and go with Tesla. So it is a risk. However, when it comes to events like this, all you need, honestly, is use 1 month's worth of dividends, buy your puts, whether they be on Tesla or TSLY, as insurance. You're only using 1 month's worth of dividends and protect yourself that way, just in case. That way, at least you're making some revenue. If it falls, and it's a great insurance hedge to buy puts, whether it be on TSLY or Tesla. Your choice. And that's one way to do it. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to play it yet. Going into earnings, I don't have very many shares here in this account, like 149 or something. So I may just wait, see how it plays out. I got a bunch of money saved up. Then maybe I'll wait after earnings a day, 2, 3, or 4 to see what happens, and then go in with some money and really get the average costs down. I just think it's important that we are mentally prepared for whatever could happen. This isn't some kind of doomsday prediction. Just trying to be a realist, my friends. This is Mike, Tactical Stock Scalper, out.